What's up, team? I'm back. So today's day 2 and this is the second day of the week. We're working out on shoulders. Hurt my back yesterday a little bit, felt the pinch, and I do feel it today a little bit. Certain movements, certain things I do, I still feel it. So enough for me to tell my body or tell myself I'm scrapping few movements today, which going to be barbell press for the shoulders, standing up. And I'm also going to take the traps exercises out as well, just so I don't have much pressure on my back, on my core. So those exercises I will, well, for the front shoulders, I will front delta I can work out any other way, so I don't have to put pressure on my back. But for traps I will completely scrap them and we'll start over next week. I do have squats this week on Sunday, so hopefully I'll be ready for that. There'll be a lot more weight on my shoulders, on my back, so I should be ready for that day. That's the reason I'm scrapping most of the exercise, trying to take it easy. Who knows, maybe it's nothing, so I could do all those exercises, but to be on the preventative measures, I'll scrap them out. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm gonna hit the gym now. I'm just got there, and yeah, we'll see you there later. Alright, so the name of the game is Superset Day. Today we have tons and tons of supersets. So let's start with shoulder raises. We're doing cables and we are working on the front and the side delts. Primarily we're warming them up, but as well as putting some pressure. We're doing about 4 sets. Warm-up set is 15 to 16 reps, but believe me, by the time you get to the side delts, you're already feeling the fatigue and you already feel that burn. So make sure you do about 15 is the first set. On the sides you can go as many as 12s, and we repeat for 4 sets. Still ongoing side delts, so this is 8 to 12 reps, and this is another superset. We're incorporating it with barbell raises. Depending on the weight, it's easier for you to do 12, keep increasing that weight, but don't forget, because you have another exercise right after, which is this one. Monitor your strength and monitor your energy level. Make sure you know how many you can do and choose your weight appropriately. Four sets again for each. And this is going to be another angle. I kept with 30s the whole 4 sets, including the warm-up sets, and my weight did not change on the barbell or the dumbbells, so I kept with the same weight. Each exercise and each set gets tougher and tougher because you keep pushing and keep pumping that blood. There is no need to go heavy on sides, and there is no need to go heavy on front delts. And we're jumping into another side delt. Yes, I work out a lot on my side delts. I want them to grow, and I want them to grow as much as possible. So this is another exercise, and I only did this exercise for 3 sets. 3 sets, 8 to 14 reps, depending on the weight, depending on your strength, how much you can handle. You may not feel what I did with this exercise. When I started doing it, I did not feel much, so I had to decrease the weight and keep at it. Within few weeks, I kept hitting it, and I felt the side delt working well. And then only after that I started to increase the weight little by little, but I believe I started with only 10 labels of a dumbbell. So again, I did 3 sets on this one. And the last exercise for somewhat over sides, and we are doing 3 sets again, not much, and try to be slower on a negative. Hold a little bit, slow it down. The weight is not crazy, the weight is not heavy, but be sure to slow the movement down. Switch it up, switch it up. Be different, do something different. Don't let your muscles adapt to the same and same thing over and over again. This is another angle, and I did not count my reps. I did again about 8 to 14 times, and I just felt by the feeling. Easy on those negatives. Now we jump into our rear delts, and we are warming up with this machine, and which is going to be for 3 sets only. Again, warm-ups and our working sets are very similar to each other, just because there's not that much overweight difference, but we still do it on a higher repetitions. 12 to 16 times, and we keep going. Our shoulders are already tired after the whole workout before that, so there's not much needed for smaller real delts. All you have to do is control the weight, contract and stretch. And this is one of the last machines we're going to be using. So again, working on those rear delts. Remember, the rear delts are not big muscle groups. Go by the feeling. Best suggestion is mind to muscle connection. Close your eyes and think about your muscles at the back. Feel them working. We're going with a lighter weight, and we are going again from around 12 reps. This is anywhere 4 to 5 sets. Go by your own feeling, see how many you can handle, how much weight, how many reps. Do a high volume of reps and judge by the weight. Put it up or down. You may do more, you may do less than I do, but just keep monitoring it. And now we're switching a little bit up, so we're still focusing on the rear delts, but this is going to be a little bit of a side delt movement as well. This is the last exercise for the day. We're still using the same machine. We just changed the arms a little bit differently, adjusted them, and now we're doing a superset. I did not count this, I did not care how many reps I did, I was just trying to exhaust my muscles. So already tired, I'm already fatigued, and this is the finishing touches I do. Four sets should be enough. Last exercise for the day, and as you know, I do my neck, and I love my neck. So every single shoulder day I do my neck at the end of the workout. So again, I'm doing all 4 sides. I start with 25 pounds on the front, and I'm doing for about 20 to 30 reps. This is going for 3 sets, all 4 sides, without any breaks. I mean, each set is 4 different sides, then you take a break. But between those, we're not taking any breaks. We're jumping right from one side to another. So this is the rear side, and I'm applying more pressure on my back of my head and pulling back. A lot of the times I apply full pressure, and I just try to pull as much as I can, or push with my head back. There's two different ways to do it, both are well. And now we're switching to our sides, and we, as you see, doing less weight, which is a 10. But I've been progressing, I've been getting stronger, so my last few weeks were with 10s on 30 reps, 25 to 30 reps. Today I did all 3 sets for 40 reps. So I keep pumping, I keep bumping, whether it's the weight or the repetitions. You always have to push, you always have to get better, you have to achieve something. So not every day you're going to have a best day, but at least try to get there. So since I do 40 reps on the sides, I'm going to increase my weight for the next week. And again, 3 sets of this. If you look closer, you can actually see my left side of my neck is pumped and working well. Again, not everybody does this exercise, not everybody does their neck, but I'm used to it and I keep going at it. Alright, I'm back. So, finished the workout, went well, still have energy, I'm not tired. My neck is exhausted, feel fatigued, but I worked out my neck like no tomorrow. With sets and sets and sets. I did 40 reps each side. So next week when I do neck, I'll step up in weights. Probably will do 20 times on each side, but with a higher weight, and keep going up until 40 and then increasing the weight again. I watched the last night's video and it was so funny because I was so excited in the beginning to go work out, to do the back, to do the triceps, one of my favorite days. And then after the workout I was so exhausted, almost dead. So it's just crazy to see the difference, what it could do to you, what a lot of exercise, a lot of movement, what it actually can do to you and your behavior. So anyway, workout is done. Again, went well, I'm happy. And I'll see you guys probably tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday, day 3. Day 3 is hard. Day 3 is max volume for legs. It's one of the days I like only because it's such a big variety of different leg exercises. So I have a lot of different things. Unlike Sunday's heavy compound movements, and Sunday I only do sumos, squats, and one more exercise on legs. That's about it. Sometimes I incorporate calves, but that's not always. If I am able to do 2 to 3 times a week the calves and avoid Sunday, which is a compound movement day, then I won't do even the calves on Sunday. So Sunday usually is 3 different exercises on legs, but they're very, very heavy. But then again, anytime you go heavy, it's just 1 rep. You have to have a spotter or someone to look after you. 1 to 2 reps, 3 max. It's not as hard as going full out, going reps and reps and reps. That's tougher, to me at least. Exhaustion kicks in, fatigue kicks in, the blood starts rushing to your muscle. It's always a lot harder. So anyway, won't waste any more time. Gonna go home, get some food, get some rest, get some good night's sleep. I did sleep well today, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Alright, peace out, team.